Welcome to the Craze in 10 or less. This is the show where I give it to you in 10 minutes or under. And if I don't, what are you going to snitch? Anyway, how functional is too functional when you're trying to function as an artist? Today we're going to talk about traditional artists' workstations and the tools of the trade. That's the topic of the day. I'm Sam the Crazy Man Vera. Stop acting up. Let's get it! So, I'm going to post on the screen right here. Somewhere there. Left, right, whatever. My station. So, I recently redid the studio. And if you look on the right-hand corner, you're getting a sneak peek before the unveiling. But here's a little snippets of what it looks like. But so I have two stations set up. So on my left is my digital art station, which is my Wacom tablet, graphic tablet. But I'm not talking about that today. I'm going to talk about what's on my right. And there's my traditional station. There I have a tabletop draft table, art slab. Basically folds down, folds back up, right? So why two? Because I love to draw traditionally, and I love the feel of a pen. And normally when I'm coming up with new concepts, character designs, I want to draw it on paper first, flush it out, brainstorm, just work out the kinks, get the look right before I go on and start drawing pages to a comic book, which I'll do on the Cintiq. So what do you see, at least for me? These are the tools that work for me, that help me with illustrating, and just so that way I have everything at my fingertips within arm's reach. And that's the key. When you're a traditional artist, you want to make certain that everything that you need is right there, and you don't have to get off your seat, right? So what are you seeing right now? There's some stuff I was working on, and basically there's some shapes of the characters from the Crazies. So because I have other artists working on it, what I did was how to draw the Crazies just by creating specific shapes that the artist needs to keep in mind when they're illustrating the character. But that's not here, neither here nor there. We're here to talk about the tools. So you'll see I have the draft table. What you don't see is my easel. My T-square. I have a T-square ruler to keep everything straight, my line straight. I have my curved ruler. I don't know what that's called, but you see it right there on the counter. I have my erasers, but then I have lots of pencils. So I have my mechanical pencils and I have my traditional pencils. And I have my lead-filled pencils that you just fill up with leads. It doesn't matter. It's number 2 pencils. And so I have all my pencils there, and I have a lot of them. And then I have my inks. So I have a lot of my Pigma inks pens that are right there within arm's reach. Then I have my whiteout, and I also have a pack of sketch cards that's right there to the left, where I am currently drawing the sketch cards for Catch the Crazies for all of the people who backed our Kickstarter. I'm working on your sketch cards right now. And then on the top, you're going to see I have a lot of different toned markers. So when I'm working on the sketch cards, and that what you see at the top are the ones I use, the flesh tones that I use the most. But then behind on the bottom, I have every color that I need right there as well. So then I have my lamp, to adjust the lighting, because I like to change the lighting here and there. So basically everything I need is there. If I have scripts, if I'm working off a script, you see there's a forbidden script right behind the table. I'll reach over and just grab the script if I'm working off of a script that I wrote. And you see next to it I have the ALF script for a television show episode of ALF. The reason why I have that there is because I'm currently working on pitches for my brands and my products. So I like to pick up what's worked and just to be able to learn from how a TV script is written versus a traditional comic book. So why all this, Sam, you ask? Well, it's important. Also, wait, before I even go there, you don't see underneath the draft table, I also have a pack of 11 by 17 Bristol board drawing paper. So when I need to just re-up, it's all right there. My printer is right underneath the table. So if I'm printing something and I need it, I just pick it up and go. So the whole idea of having a workstation that's functional is so that it limits your need to have to get up every time to get something. So you want to plan ahead. So this is my way of saying, when I created and designed this room, I wanted an art station that is truly a one-stop shop. That the moment I sit down, I'm good to go. And what you don't see is that, I have my computer that's accessible to my left of the drawing station, so I can turn it any which way I want. And my keyboard is portable, so it's a Bluetooth keyboard, and so is the mouse. All these things I thought about just to make this room functional, and the art station functional, and the podcast station functional, because I wanted it to be simplified and easy to navigate, to work off of it. So it begs the question, I would love to hear about your setups, or if you could send me pictures. I'll post the pictures on my social media pages. What do your art stations look like, and what was the thought process behind you creating? Did you give it thought, or did you just say I needed art supplies and you have everything in a drawer somewhere? Do you have to get up? Is it easier for you to navigate? Does it work for you? So for me, this works really well for me. I gave this setup a lot of thought, several weeks of planning it, and I designed it on PowerPoint, the layout, and I'll show it to you right there on the screen. That was the original design for the room. And then once I started designing it, I needed to sit down and get a feel and a sense for it. And will it work for me? So it's important to have something that's going to work for you, whether it's a corner in your bedroom, or, like, for instance, I sold my draft table and I bought this countertop drawing board that folds down and up, and it's also portable and it's lightweight, because of space and restraints. The draft table was big; it wouldn't fit in my new layout, but I needed to be able to accomplish the same thing. So here is a $22 board, $23 board that I purchased on Amazon, that works perfectly for what I need. So, what's in your art station? What are you using? What are the tools? Do you agree with me? Do you think I could be doing something differently? But if for you artists out there, traditional artists, again, we're not talking about the digital artists. For you traditional artists, what is functional for you? What is functionality for you? How do you apply that? Are you able to be more productive? And I think that's the biggest key, is being productive throughout this whole process. So the Craze Antenna Less was on a hiatus. We got a new logo for the Craze Antenna Less. We're back. I'm glad to be back. We have a live show where we're going to give you an update on our Kickstarter, where we are in the production process to make sure we get all of the rewards to all you pledgers out there and the backers. We have some announcements, and there's the unveiling of the studio. Although if you're watching this, you got an idea of what it looks like. So I'm excited to be back. More to come. What's in the Box is coming full force. I have a lot of books to catch up to. I had a bunch of indies that sent me their books, so I will get you guys on What's in the Box, I promise. That's coming down very soon. Big announcements. I'm going to rock your world with the stuff that we're going to be sharing with you very soon. So that's the Craze and 10 or Less. If there's a topic you'd like me to cover on the Craze and 10 or Less, just subscribe right there. Subscribe write me and say, hey, Sam, why don't you cover this or why don't you cover that? Anibal Arroyos Compoyos, he's been very good at sending me topics to cover. So I'm Sam, the Crazy Man Vera. This is the Crazy 10 or Less. It's Thanksgiving week. I want you to have a happy and safe Thanksgiving. Be safe. Make sure you wear your masks. Make sure you hug your loved ones. I'll catch you soon. Thanks for watching. Peace.